Hello, welcome to the queue. It is Operation RCT. It is Germany 13, and here's our purchase for 70 bucks. We've got 2 advanced mech, 2 Panzer Grenadiers, infantry, paratrooper, anti-aircraft gun, advanced submarine. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 militia. We're going to have a militia and a militia upgrade. Infantry, anti-aircraft gun, and last but not least, advanced mech and a strategic bomber. All right, so that is the buy for $70. Let's roll some tech. If you watched Boston Bruce's last U.S. turn earlier today, you saw one of the more amazing tech rolls you'll ever see. 7 of 8, or no, 6 of 7 successes. It was crazy. As a matter of fact, looking at the U.S. tech up there, there's probably more U.S. tech than everyone else combined. Man, that's insane. All right, let's move on to our tech. We have heavy bombers and improved construction. And white and yellow. All right, 12 and a 3, so 2 turns in a row. Nice. So we go up 1 there. I should probably change those dice to match that so I don't have to keep digging out 2 different dice. The luxury techs will be heavy armor and jets, and they are at 8. Oh, dang, 3 of 4. That's pretty good. So let's move jets. That's first one for that, and heavy armor goes up 1. All right, so we're trying to keep pace with the U.S., but we are falling way behind. Buy tech. Let's do some combat. And we'll keep it the same format. We'll do our convoy rating, and then we'll move on over to the Russian side. We've got 3 subs. 2 regular subs now. We've taken some casualties. And an advanced sub in A21. 1, 2, 3 into A44. And we're going to bring up our MVP sub from A51. 1, 2, 3. So he will be taken last as a well, no, I guess the advanced sub would be taken last if we're going to have casualties. There's no one in the C zone on escort, so we will raid at will. We have this new sub here in M1 because Vichy France is no more. The U.S. took out all of North Africa, which converted everything else that was Vichy over to Germany. So we picked up a sub, a fighter, and some guys. So the sub will come out 1, 2, 3 into M4 and convoy raid. Our battle cruiser and raider status will come 1, 2, 3 over into P64, and he'll convoy raid there. We feel as though there might be some conflict between Japan and Britain there. We want to get out of the way. And let's move on to, I think that's it, because up here, we're just going to non-com this coastal sub into A16. And then we'll do the convoy rating, and then we'll move up north to Russia there. All right, convoy, starting way over there. We're going to use some old dice. Back in the Global 40 days, my ghost dice for my raider. And then we used to use these little dice for marking the aircraft movement. So that'll be the British, and that'll be the raider. We both have radar, so it's +2 for the German dice, of course. I can't believe it. I can't. I'm just really struggling here. All right, so let's do this convoy zone first in M4. And radar washes out for each of us, so it'll be +2 for the German dice. So that's 3. So we get a total of 2 on this line here to start. Let's go with, we got 4 subs. 3 of them are regular. So let's go with the MVP sub there. Plus 2 for him. All right. So that is 7. So the 3, that'll be 4. 4 for that guy. And we'll dish that out when we're done where it's coming from. Next sub up, plus 2. Holy moly. Now we're getting them. So that will be 8 to 1. So that's 7. All right, so 7. So that is a total of 11, 12, 13. Is that it? 6, 12, 15. All right, so I can do 3 more damage. 7, 11, 13. No, I can do 2 more damage. All right, sub number 3 is 1 damage. And that's it. So our sub there, doggone it. We'll roll it just for grins because he's my heavy hitter. He gets plus 5. Oh, you know what? I was forgetting these subs are in a wolf pack, so they all get plus 1. So these would have been plus 3. I guess it doesn't matter. I don't need to roll it because there's no reason. So they are maxed out, all 3 lines for 15. I'll roll it just for grins. All right. So that will be plus 4. Is that right? Plus 4 plus 5. That'll be 5. So that would be 7 to 2. So that's another 5. So that's our complete 15 there. And we failed over there again. Our battle cruiser isn't doing too good on the rating. Let's take the dice and travel, shall we? We've got, I'm going to set that over there and walk. Oh, I left it. Oh, no, that's damage on that factory. Never mind. Looking at the U.S., they're building up again. Even more. All right, so our combats. We are going to invade Norway because we want to. So we've got 2 air transports bringing 2 airborne. And there's a coastal gun there, but it doesn't matter because we're not amphibiously assaulting. We've got 2 fighters. They'll have 3 movement left. There is a coastal defense ship and a torpedo boat destroyer. We're going to bring 1 torpedo boat destroyer of our own into A10 from, what is that, A13. 1, 2. We've got a fighter. He'll have movement of 4 left. We've got a medium bomber. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. He'll have movement 2 left. So that's going after the naval. That's going after, what is that, southern Norway. Now we're going to go after northern Norway with a marine, a paratrooper, infantry, medium armor. And we're going to bring our strategic bomber up. 1, 2, 3, 4. Is that right? 1, 2, 3, 4, and it has 5 left. And he will carpet bomb just for some grins. These are all going to non-com. All right, so that's our invasion of Norway. That'll be British. It's not worth anything, so we won't mark that yet. Combat in Russia. So we have in the 21st Panzer Division here, we're going to grab 1 light armor and 1 medium armor. And they are going to come into Kursk. The factory then is eliminated because we captured it, and then they will blitz, and it's open, into eastern Ukraine. From western Ukraine comes an infantry into eastern Ukraine, and then we have a medium armor, light armor, and a self-propelled artillery that are blitzing. They're going to come into eastern Ukraine and then blitz into Teridia, and then 2 infantry from southern Ukraine will walk in as well. So they will peel off there. They will all be there. The last attack, our strategic bomber, 1, 2, 3, and we'll have a 6 left, basically just bombing the railroad on that Transcaucasian border. I don't know if it matters which side it is. Well, I guess it does. North Caucasia side, so they can't rail into Transcaucasia or out of Transcaucasia. So that I can roll the dice, but it's max 2 damage and it gets 2 dice, d6. So I'll leave that there and he'll fly back. I don't see any more markers. All right, I think we're good. That was for that sub. Put that over there. All right, let's roll some dice. So first we come in here, and then now we've blitzed into eastern Ukraine. We do have 1 self-propelled artillery. So he'll roll a 3. That's the end of that battle. All right, so then these self-propelled artillery, medium armor, light armor, will blitz into Teridia. All right, and that, put that over there for now. I think that's it for Russia. We're not, 2 of them were walk-on, 1 was a combat, but we got him, so I'll turn that over at the end. Let's move on up to Norway. Our carpet bomber is 3 at 2 for the strategic bomber. There's our hit. Just for grins, the armor at 5. Could I have gotten away with it? No, I wouldn't have. So good thing I brought the bomber in. All right, so that militia, Norwegian militia, returns fire and misses. All right, so he is gone. Next, it'll be the combat here in southern Norway, and it's defended by an infantry, so higher chance of loss. I got 2 airborne at 3 for the airdrop, but it's in mountains, so it's 2. 2 at 2. Didn't need the planes. All right. Just for grins, the 2 fighters they didn't hit anyway. It's funny when you try and count on planes that sometimes it just doesn't work. Defense, 1 Norwegian infantry at a 4. He does get a hit though, so we lose a paratrooper. I'll put him over there for now. All right, so that guy is gone. Now it's the Norwegian ships. We have a torpedo boat destroyer at a 2. We have a fighter at a 6. There's a 6. And we have a medium bomber at a 7. 1 hit. All right, so return fire is a torpedo boat destroyer for Norway. Oh, no. Oh, nuts. And a coastal defense ship at a 6. Dang it. That did not go well at all, so we've got to lose a fighter. That hurts. We're going to call that battle off. So the coastal defense ship lives. It becomes British now. I actually thought about bringing both torpedo boat destroyers in, but I counted on my aircraft, and that did not work. All right. So let's land. These 2 fighters will head back to Western Germany. This medium bomber 1, 2 to Western Germany. The airborne, let's see, they went 1, 2, 3, so they have 4 left. 4, 5, 6. So I could go to Bavaria, which is interesting, but I'll put them in there in Western Germany. All right, so those planes. This bomber has 5 left. He'll just come back 1, 2, 3, 4 into Western Germany. What other planes do we have to land? I think that was it. We are going to take our dive bomber off of the 21st here from southern Belarusia, and it will come 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 into Bavaria. All right. That's the only changes there. Let's move up some troops. From Lubelski will be 2 Panzer Grenadiers, 2 advanced mech. From Warsaw will be 2 advanced mech. That are all coming into southern Belarusia to join the 21st. In eastern Germany, we've got 2 Panzer Grenadiers, 1, 2 into Lubelski. The light tank will come as well. Over here in Bessarabia, 2 infantry will push up into southern Ukraine. The medium armor and advanced mech will go 1, 2 into southern Ukraine. Okay, so I'm building 1 airborne. This guy is railing up here to Western Germany. That's 1 rail. I got an anti-aircraft gun here that's railing from Western Germany over to Lubelski. That's 2 rails. I've got an anti-aircraft gun here in Yugoslavia that's railing up here to Picardy. We've got to stop that kind of chaos from happening again. So I got 2 infantry here in Western Germany. Oh, there was my 4th rail. Was this infantry in southern France is going to rail over to Lubelski. All right, that's my 4 rails. All right, so that means out of Paris, I've got 2 infantry coming into Picardy and 1 infantry coming into Normandy. And we're going to leave the fighters like that, I think, or no? I think we're going to switch, do 2 and 2. So 1 fighter comes out of Paris, goes into southern France. All right, I think that's it for my movement. Yeah, I used all my rail. Oh, this Navy here, which is 2 destroyers, 2 battleships, 1 coastal defense ship, 1 torpedo boat destroyer, and 1 transport. All come from A13 into A12. We'll grab 1 infantry on the transport, and he'll go into Lithuania. Now I think we are done. Put those down there. Grab my train markers here. And we'll go to the other side of the board. All right, so Germany is going to go up 2 for Norway. I can reach that, actually, from here. All right, so that'll be 62. All right, so from Russia, we're going to take 2, 3, 4. So I'll go on the other side. I'm going to take this dice tray with me. No other movements. All right, we're traveling again. We're looking at the U.S. from behind the scenes. I'll put this dice tray back so I can roll some recruitment rolls. And let's place some goods. Costly turn for the Luftwaffe. All right, so in Warsaw will be 1 strategic bomber and 1 advanced mech. All right. All right. Oh, this bomber here is just going back to central Romania. Yeah. All right. So from that rail, there's no dice rolls against me on that rail. All right. Paris is an infantry anti-aircraft gun. We'll just put it there on the 7th Panzer. And we've got Western Germany, which is an airborne infantry and anti-aircraft gun. All right. It's getting crowded in there, but I think that's what I wanted there. All right. East Germany is 2 Panzer Grenadiers. Romania is 2 advanced mechs. And I think we got our free fort and our advanced sub. Our advanced sub goes here in A29. And our fort here goes in Normandy on A22. All right, so we've got militia. I'm going to place all these, and then I'll do the upgrade on that. So we've got to replace our Atlantic Wall militia here in Picardy. We've got a militia going down here in southern Algeria. All right, so we've got a militia here in western Ukraine, Kiev, Ukraine. Actually, western Ukraine, we don't. It's going to go way, way up there in Lapland. Good stretch. All right. And finally, the militia upgrade and militia is here in southern Belarusia, so I'll leave that militia. I'm knocking British guys over like crazy as I lean. We'll put him on the 21st in southern Belarusia. All right, so cash. Oh, we got to go up 4 from Russia, so that'll be 66. And Russia goes down to 35. All right, so we no longer have the Vichy money. So our income is 66, and I did move it up 1 for southern France. That's the only thing we had left. So there's 66 for income. We got 3 for Sweden, 3 for Romania, and we get 2 for Norway, which I have to look and see if I can find my Norway roundel. I'll use the Finland one for now. So that is 66 and 6, 72, $74 for next turn. That is it. That guy bit the dust. All right, well, let's do a recap. If you're not going to hang around, we'll look for you on the next German. Well, actually, Italy. You'll see me on the next Italy turn. I don't know if I'm doing Japan or not. I have not heard if Sergeant Shellho is back from the conference. So we shall see. Let's look at C-Zone A44. We've got 3 regular subs, 1 advanced sub. C-Zone M4 is a regular sub. We've got our battle cruiser in Raider stance in P64. We've got an advanced sub in A29. We've got an advanced sub and a coastal sub in A16. And the rest of our Navy is 2 battleships, 2 destroyers, torpedo boat destroyer, coastal defense ship, and a transport in A12. So that's it for the German Navy. Let's go to the top. We've got in southern Norway 1 airborne infantry. In northern Norway, we've got Marine, airborne infantry, medium armor, Lapland, militia, southern Finland, militia. In southern Belarusia, what do we have in there now? 2, 4, is that right? 2, 4, 7 infantry, 2 motorized, 4 artillery, 4 self-propelled artillery, 3 medium armor, 4 advanced mech, 2 Panzer Grenadiers, and 2 fighters. In eastern Ukraine is an infantry, medium armor, light armor. In Teridia is a light armor, medium armor, self-propelled artillery, 2 infantry. In southern Ukraine is a militia, 2 infantry, medium armor, advanced mech. In Kiev is 1 militia. Romania is a Strat bomber, 2 advanced mechs. Lubelski, 2 Panzer Grenadiers, 1 anti-aircraft gun, 1 light armor, 1 infantry, 1 AA gun. In Warsaw is a Strat bomber and an advanced mech, militia in Königsberg, infantry in Lithuania. This is getting lengthy. Yugoslavia, 2 infantry, 1 motorized, 2 cavalry, 1 militia. Bavaria is an infantry that didn't move. Why is that? We're going to move him. He wasn't built there, so he'll walk 1 to Alsace. So Bavaria is just a tactical bomber. Eastern Germany, 2 Panzer Grenadiers, Berlin, 2 militia. Western Germany is 2 infantry, 2 airborne, 1 anti-aircraft gun, 2 fighters, 1 medium bomber, 1 Strat bomber, 1 seaplane, 2 air transports. Denmark, Netherlands, Belgium, Aquitaine, all a militia. Picardy, 3 infantry, anti-aircraft gun, militia. Normandy, 3 infantry, 1 anti-aircraft gun, and a militia. Paris is 2 fighters, 2 infantry, 1 militia, 1 AA, 1 artillery, 1 self-propelled artillery, 1 medium armor. Aquitaine, a militia, and infantry. Southern France, 2 infantry, artillery, 2 fighters, and I believe that's it. I don't think I missed anything. Yep, I think that's it. All right. Oh, we got 1 militia here in southern Algeria. All right. Next up will be Russia, and they've got amassed quite the force there in Smolensk, Western Russia, and Moscow. So things are getting dicey.